Sup y'all, I'm back. So today I'm here to film this dark smoky eye for you. Because you know, everybody needs to have a little smoky eye in their collection. It might be it might seem intimidating to look at, but I'm going to take you step by step how to get this smoky eye, and I'm going to tell you the do's and don'ts. So I hope you like it, and I hope you keep watching. So first I'm going to go in with this white shade right here, and this is a Bare Minerals lid line and crease brush. It's one of my favorites, but I'm using the smaller side just to highlight my brow bone and just to bring the white down into my crease a little bit so it's easier to blend, because I've already applied a eyeshadow base. I used this MAC soft ochre paint pot. I like to use this because it works a lot better than just using concealer and stuff as an eyeshadow base, but I like that one specifically because it'll cancel out the darkness like on my eyelid, because I tend to have coloration there. So I'll use that to cancel out the color, and then it's stickier than like a concealer would be, and it helps like the eyeshadow stick and stay all day. So there you go. So just going in with that white shade, I'm gonna take it right underneath my brow bone, really highlight under that eyebrow. I'm just going to keep blending it down just a little bit so the transition shade's a little bit easier to blend. Because if you go right on top of that paint pot with like a darker shadow, it'll just tend to stick. So it's a lot better to do this. And there you have it. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to go in with is just right on in with that black. I'm going to start with the black, and I'm going to use this brush. It's called a Red Sable Oval brush. It's kind of just like a no-name brand. Like, I'm not even sure where I got it, but oh wait, yeah, it came with my kit at school. That's where it came from. But you can find anything like it. It's just a flat brush, and it's really good at packing on the pigment. So going right on in with that black, we're going to take it right into that lash line. And you want to just really concentrate it right on the lash line to get the most color saturation right there. I like to look down as I do it so it doesn't so I don't end up like putting it up here instead of right next to my lash line. And for this look, we're going to make it really smoky, so just take it right on into that inner corner. Don't be scared to do this, because you're not going to end up with a black eye unless you take the eyeshadow like past your crease. That's when, if you take black past your crease, that's when you're going to start to look like you have a black eye. So just slowly pack that color on. And if you're using a different eyeshadow and it has fallout, you just want to make sure that you're tapping your brush before you, like on the edge of something, before you go in with it on your eye. And I like to bring it out a little bit past the corner crease, because the outer corner crease, just to kind of create a little bit of a shape to my eye, because I have really small eyes. Just keep going back in with that color until it's as opaque as you would like it to be. There we go. Oh yeah, I look good. Okay, so now that we want to go in and fix this whole weird black situation, we're going to go in with the next to darkest shade next to that black color. I guess I could tell you the names of these. That one's called Liberatus. Maybe I shouldn't tell you because I'm crappy at pronouncing stuff. So next we're going to go in with that shade, just to blend out inside the crease. It's a blending brush from Mary Kay. It's from one of their holiday sets, but you can still get the blending brushes from there. And you just want to tap off that excess product and go right on in that crease. And this is something that is going to take a little bit of time, but you just got to keep blending. And just don't get frustrated while you're doing this. I don't start out with that much product. I kind of use the black and work it around. And just go in windshield wiper motions. And while I do that, I kind of make like little circles too. You know, however you want to explain that. Okay. Just keep on blending, keep on blending. Do, do, do. I'm a great singer, right? Okay, now that we have pretty much the basis of the blending done, I'm gonna go in with a different brush, and it is focus, focus, there we go. It's another blending brush. This one's just a little bit more fluffy. It's from Bare Minerals, and it's the tapered crease defining brush. And I'm gonna go in with still with that same gray color and just get that hair out of my eye and just blend that edge out a little bit softer. The better your blending is and the longer you take, or not necessarily the longer you take, but the more time you take to blend things out, the better it's gonna look. It's really weird for me just to do one eye, because normally when I do my eyeshadow I go right back and forth between my two eyes, so that way they end up being even. But I feel like this works out a lot better. I'm just continuing to blend. I'm hardly adding any product to my brush at this point. When I add product, I add it mainly just in this crease. And I'll even go back in with a tiny bit of the black if you want to, just to darken it up, depending on how dark or how light you want this smoky eye. That's the good thing about smoky eyes. They're very versatile, and you can make them as dark or as light or whatever color you want them to. Wow, get in the camera focus. And there is that gray color. Okay, so the last new color that we're gonna go in with is just that top shade, and it is called Lazarus. That's cool. And we're just gonna use that to blend out that edge and create like a gradient between the highlight color on the brow bone and that gray in the crease. The brush I will be using is, it looks like this, if it'll focus. There we go. This is just a larger blending brush, and it's the same brush that I use to highlight the brow bone, but it's just the other end of it. And I'm just going in with kind of a generous amount of that light gray color. And I like, when I'm doing this, I like to make more circular motions. I feel like it really gets the blending job done. And you just want to blend until you feel like you can't blend no more. Because the more you blend, the better the look. And even if you don't have these three shades, maybe you only have like a black and a white, you can really accomplish this look. It's just going to take a lot of blending. There we go. Now, since during the blending process the black on my lid is faded just a tiny bit. I'm going to go back in with that same red Sable Oval brush, just this thingy. Yep. And that black again. And just with the littlest amount of product, and make sure you really tap that off because you don't want to have a lot of fallout all the way through this process. And just going back in and amping up that black. So now that we've got the top of the eye done and we look like weirdos, or at least I do, we're gonna go in with this eyeliner and do the bottom, and I'm gonna take you step by step how I smoke out my bottom lash line when I do a smoky eye. And this eyeliner is by Noir, N-O-I-R, however you say that, and it's in the color Smog. So we'll just do that. So going in with the color Smog, this is mainly gonna be just a, how do I say it? Like a base. It'll be like the eyeshadow base that we applied on top. And I'm just going in, looking down, and running it right along my lower lash line. And I don't take mine all the way like in. So next we are gonna go in with this little smudger brush, and we're gonna blend that out. So I'm going in back in with that gray color Liberatus. Wow, I'm awful at this. And you just kind of want to look up, or not look up, kind of, I like to scrunch my eye so I don't have any wrinkles because my eye tends to wrinkle and I don't want to get it under there. So I do that, and I just want to go in and blend. I have the tiniest bit of that gray color on my brush. I didn't go in with a lot of it. Beautiful face is hardly in the camera. Ooh. I'm just kind of making swiping motions, or just like slowly scribbling, how I describe it. Like I'm slowly scribbling. So there's that. So here's the finished look. I feel like I'm shoving my nose in your face, but a nice dark smoky eye. And I paired it with a nude pinky lip. Yeah, I'd say it's a nudie pinky. It is, let me tell ya, it's the Noble, color Noble, and the Studded Lip Collection from Kat Von D. And then over top, I put the Mary Kay Nourishing Plus Lip Gloss in the color All Natural. So there you have it. Thanks for watching today. So thanks. Have a nice day. Bye, y'all.